So, Hallöchen. Wir machen weiter und sind jetzt auf dem Weg nach Pelegion. Genau, wir sind jetzt im Love-Tumor angekommen und ja, am Ende dieses Weges erreichen wir dann bald den Ort Pelegion. So, wir haben jetzt kurz unsere Charaktere wieder neu aufgerüstet und dann
I'm
gehen
impressed
wir
how
los.
well balanced this thing is.
Beziehungsweise, wir machen erst noch ein Lagerfeuer und dann gehen wir los.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Gerade verklickt.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
So, Rinwell oder Tuhalem? Wir nehmen Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. We should really get some rest. I want to go back to bed.
So, dann.
I don't want
mal
Shion
los.
to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
My books are okay.
Out of my way!
Resonate with the earth!
Orochi's Fury!
On your
Tempest,
knees.
this one's
Demon
mine.
Fang! Crush!
Air pressure!
Destruction!
Water snake break!
Raging Cascade!
Time to shine!
Sleep now. This'll come in
Raging
handy.
Luna Storm!
Blah, blah, blah.
Orochi's Fury!
Tidal wave!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Fury!
Yeah!
Now!
To me!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely
Resonate
done!
with the earth!
Orochi's
Thanks
Fury!
to you! On your
Perfect
knees.
move!
Destruction!
Freeze
Orochi's Fury!
Air
Now!
pressure!
Air thrust!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Now, shake off that water.
Gotta break through! Destruction!
Begin!
Orochi's fury!
With natural energy!
Come and face me!
Firmament
Raging
render!
Orochi's fury!
Crescent moon!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Illuminate
Begin!
the
Old-fashioned their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
Orochi's fury! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Here comes in the
Resonate with
Look,
the
it's
dark!
over!
Sleep now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact cross! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Heros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Raging Lunar Storm!
Don't mind if I do.
Ground and pound!
Orochi's fury!
If it hides,
Here
just
I
bash
come.
it out again.
It's over! Double demon!
I'm ready!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely
Dance
timed
of the
waltz.
wind. In here.
It's almost too strong.
Now.
Beam
Frozen.
Hammer! Now that's what I call ice.
Together, I knew we could do it.
Hab ich das übersehen?
That's far enough!
This one's all mine!
Piercing roar!
Orochi's fury! You picked the wrong
Raging
fight!
storm.
Orochi's fury!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. I'm ready!
In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Orochi's
waltz.
fury!
Stalagmite!
Double demon fang! Orochi's
Igneous disc
Win
charge!
Orochi's
now.
fury!
Air pressure! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Raging cascade.
Look
I'll
sharp!
grind you with
Crescent
the dust!
I'll take you all
I'm
on!
ready!
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Muss es doch irgendwo was geben. Okay, das finde ich gerade ein bisschen verwirrend, dass es hier eine große Wiese gibt und hier nichts zu finden ist. Also das Einzige, was hier... Ja, es ist halt wirklich einfach nur Platz und ich habe einen Schnellreiseort.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Coming through. On
Destruction! Falling storm!
Lightning orb! These ones can run rings around us. Illuminate the stars! Go forth! Holy light!
Make way!
You're finished!
Sweet dreams!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Spin!
Not so fast.
Divine strength!
Make it rain!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Hier ist es hier nicht.
Right, here goes! Destruction! You picked the wrong
Raging
fight!
Luna Storm.
Orochi's Fury! Double demon back! Destruction! You're mine!
Lightning
It's
orb!
over.
Raging cascade!
Falling storm!
Back in there to defend deity.
Glad you have your use.
Pile driver. I'll show you how useful I can be.
Destruction!
Elusive
Orochi's
deity.
Fury!
Rotating pile driver.
Light astral energy! Illuminate! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Don't get careless.
Kiste. Springen. Ah. Wir müssen uns wahrscheinlich fallen lassen. Von der anderen Seite, also von drüben.
Hoodle, shake off that water.
Alright. Ich kann es jetzt auch mal so ausprobieren. Oh, das geht sogar. Ich dachte, das ist ein bisschen zu weit weg.
No choice!
Right here! I got you!
Orochi's Fury!
No chance!
Orochi's Fury!
Going in!
If they rush you, you gotta go recover, okay?
I'm ready!
Go, Halim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Going in!
Orochi's Fury!
Certainly not.
Double Demon Fang!
This
Lightning
one keeps
orb!
charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Now!
Get behind me!
Hey! Blow them away!
Falling
Orochi's
sword!
Fury!
Now!
I'll face you! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Whew. Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
I'll do my best!
Snake is
Destruction!
Orochi's one all mine!
Man, Orochi's Fury! Carry you to shreds!
I'll take you all off!
I'll take out the legs with my shield!
Can you take it?
You picked the wrong
Take
fight!
this.
Orochi's
This
Fury!
one's mine! Carry you to shreds!
I'll stop its charge!
Destruction!
Thanks, Kisara!
Double Demon Fang!
Mercy.
Water snake, wait! Stop!
Here I come!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on our side, Brooklyn.
It's over!
Elusive deity.
Crush!
Rotating pile driver.
Destruction!
Can you take
Double
it?
Demon Fang! Orochi's Fury!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I still got a ways to go!
Go no further!
Resonate with the earth!
Destruction! Orochi's
Water
Fury!
snake, wait!
Gale Force!
Destruction!
Piercing
Orochi's
roar!
Fury!
Blow Flight!
Look sharp!
Crush!
Firmament
Raging
Ranger!
Luna
Now!
Sword!
Double him! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Water snake, wait!
Elusive deity!
Destruction!
Piercing
Orochi's
roar!
Fury!
Elusive
Double
deity!
Demon Fang!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy
Here I come! No escape!
Look sharp!
Strike! Destruction! Orochi's
Impressive.
Fury!
I didn't even get to have my turn.
History abounds with tales of lords daring exploits.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
We managed to pull through. Right, here goes! Crush! Orochi's fury!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang!
Come forth!
Elusive deity!
Holy land!
Can you take it?
No! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Vanquish darkness!
Begin!
Does it
Flaming
hurt? The tide
meteor!
of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Elusive deity!
Illuminate the dark! Come
You're
forth!
mine!
Holy
Double
cloud!
Demon
Raging
Fang!
Luna
Orochi's
Storm!
fury!
I'm ready!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Okay, lass uns mal versuchen nach der Eule, die wir da gefunden haben. Schuhu! Huhu! Schuhu!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Okay, wir sind da unten, wir waren jetzt hier lang. Drück ich jetzt hier alles ab, dann gehe ich hier rüber und dann so hoch. Was mich auch kurz interessieren würde. Okay. Ich wollte wissen, was wir gerade noch gefunden haben.
There's something in the water.
Okay, hier haben wir wieder einen Angelort.
Out of my way!
Crush!
Piercing
Orochi's
roar!
fury!
Don't mind if I do!
Elusive deity!
Orochi's fury!
Come and face me!
You're mine!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Double Demon Fang!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Destruction!
I'm gone!
In here!
Raging Luna
You're
Storm!
mine!
This one!
You're finished!
Look sharp!
Not now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact cross!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Raging lunar storm!
I'll be saving this one.
Damn it!
What a sick
Sealed.
Show
Here
thy
I
mystic
come.
mercy.
More
You're
for the
finished.
stockpile.
Fairy circle!
Supernova.
Thanks.
Up and at 'em. Let's go.
On guard!
Destruction!
Tiger Blade!
On your knees.
Destruction!
Crescent Moon!
Hold on to your arms.
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Igneous Discharge!
Demon Fang!
Round and pound!
You can't get out of this!
Thunder Field.
Here I come!
We managed to pull through.
So, jetzt war ich überall. Super. Dann können wir weiter.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. Oh.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volrun and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Ja, ich bin gespannt, was jetzt auf uns zukommt.
Ho! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Okay, also... Ja gut, er wusste natürlich, dass wir kommen und Shionnes retten wollen. Ja, trotzdem krasser Empfang.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shionnes, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Farra's castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danan slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Ja, war schon komisch. Also es wirkt ja so, als würden sie ihn tatsächlich anbeten. was halt mal eine interessante Abwechslung wäre. Also ich meine, hätten wir also ganz mal die Lords, die gehasst werden und dann ein Lord, der
Law, your legs are shaking.
sich als jemand vom Volk ausgibt.
Liar!
Just kidding.
You!
Dann ein Lord, der gemocht wird vom Volk und den, der angebetet wird. Das ist eine krasse Steigerung, würde ich sagen.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Full run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volrun? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful.
All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Ja. Da haben wir wieder einen schrecklichen Lord.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shion!
Wait!
Something's not right.
Shion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. But we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
On guard!
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion!
I...
Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion! My turn.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alvin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Bull Run is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me...
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay.
Okay, wir haben endlich wieder Shion wieder. Ich muss jetzt wieder ihr Outfit verändern. Das Kleid ist schon ganz süß. Wir bleiben wahrscheinlich jetzt erstmal noch dabei. Das ist okay. Ja, das wollte ich nicht. Was mich ganz kurz interessiert. Ah, okay. So. Die trägt schon direkt die Sachen, die am besten sind. Das ist sehr gut.
Let's go. We have to take Volran out.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right?
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
Oh, ich bin genau in die falsche Richtung gelaufen. Na toll.
Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
Das hängt nach dem Confession, der erstmal aufhören. Und dann gibt es den Kampf gegen Volron beim nächsten Mal.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! I'll heal you all! Eat this! Kikara, frozen!
Hammer!
Here I go! I'm on a roll now!
Raging storm! Back into the Celestial Center! Razor, this one's mine! Who wants to let down?
Demon Fang!
Eagle Assault!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm?
So. Wie gesagt, dann höre ich jetzt wieder auf und beim nächsten Mal gibt es den Kampf von Royal. Tschüss!